All right, YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. And today I just, oh, wait a minute. There we go. All right, everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are going to be talking about the Fantastic Four review. So let's go into the backstory. Fantastic Four first appeared in Fantastic Four issue number one, published on August 8th, 1961. It was written by Stan Lee and illustrated by Jack Kirby. This movie, Fantastic Four First Steps, is the first movie in Phase 6 of the MCU. It stars Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, Julia Garner, Ralph Ineson, and Ebon Moss Bachrach. I don't know if I said his last name correctly, all as main characters here. So, without further ado, let's get into a review. Spoiler warnings ahead. So, for the tone was a more serious tone compared to other Marvel films, but we still got the sense of family that the Fantastic Four films should give. We got the dynamic between all the characters, especially between Thing and Human Torch, and Invisible Woman and Mr. Fantastic as husband and wife, and those two as kind of like brother-in-laws, but like best friends or whatever. But we do get to see like that they take saving the world seriously because there wasn't many jokes made except for, like I said, really Thing and Human Torch when they would kind of bicker sometimes. But it was a serious film for the most part. So for the tone, I give it a 9 out of 10. Moving on, let's talk about the characters. So for the characters, I think everybody did a good job. Even Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. I think he was the kind of Mr. Fantastic we needed, where he was too smart for his own good mentality was, and he knew he had to make tough decisions, but didn't necessarily want to do it. Vanessa, what's her name? Vanessa Kirby was the heart of the movie. Truly. Joseph Quinn was Human Torch, so he was kind of not serious, but at the same time, he was actually quite smart and serious. Julia Garner was a pretty decent Silver Surfer. Ralph Ineson as Galactus was aura farming like a motherfucker. And Ebon Moss Bachrish, or I don't know how you say his last name, I'm so sorry. As Thing, I think he did such an amazing job. So for all in all, characters did good. They get a 9 out of 10 for me also. And so then now let's go into the villains. The villains, Silver Surfer and Galactus were pretty good villains. Silver Surfer went from being a villain into a hero by the end of the movie, basically having Human Torch have her listen to the cries of all the planets that she helped Galactus destroy. And Galactus was just orphaned the entire time. He was pretty much tanking everything, and it took Invisible Woman dying to stop him. But she gets brought back due to you'll see. So the plot overall was good. It was simple. Galactus wanted to destroy Earth. Wanted no, they sorry. Galactus wanted their child, Franklin Richards, or he was going to destroy Earth. Obviously, they weren't going to give up Franklin Richards because Galactus said he was going to be a cosmic being stronger than even him, and so he could handle the hunger curse that Galactus has. And so he was going to try to give it to him, but they're like, no, you're not having our son. So they're trying to figure out basically a way of how to stop him and save Earth. That is kind of the whole plot. We see them kind of go at odds a bit, like Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, because he's keeps like thinking, well, man, maybe we do have to do something with our son. And she's like, no, what the hell? Like, that's our son. So they kind of have this thing until they decided they do have to actually use their son in a certain way to bring Galactus directly onto Earth himself, not in his ship, but physically onto Earth to then stop him. So I think the plot was pretty good. It gets a 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, I kind of wish there was a little bit more humor in it, but that's fine. For the post-credit scenes, we got our first look at Doctor Doom, so that was pretty epic. He was interested in Franklin and trying to, I guess, talk with him or something, but we only see him from behind. And then the second post-credit scene, it was a cartoon, which might still have some symbolicness, but it was a cartoon of the Fantastic Four, like around that time. So I don't quite know. But I give the first post credit scene obviously that had me excited, so that gets an 8 out of 10. And that other one that was just I don't even really consider that anything special, so it's not gonna get a grade. So overall, the entire entire movie for me gets a 9 out of 10. It was pretty good. it's definitely a worthy contender of Superman in the box office, and hopefully Marvel continues to just, take their time on movies again, man, and really give us stuff that isn't going to give us quote unquote superhero fatigue. So if you would like to hear any more reviews or any other type of my videos that I make sure you leave a like, a comment, subscribe, click that notification bell so you never miss a video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.